Metal up world, this is CJ with Metal Motivation coming at you with another vlog episode. Today I want to talk to you about what it takes to get something done, what it's really going to require of you to achieve what it is that you want, the goal or the standard that you have set for yourself. It is not impossible, it can be done. But one thing that I hear a lot, whenever I post a video, whenever I post an article or even a status update, I often hear this: it's easier said than done. Now, I'm not sure why people feel the need to write that to me. It sounds to me more like an excuse. Yes, things are easier said than done. That's obvious. You don't need to write that to explain that to me. What you mean to say is it's too difficult for you to attempt to try. Now, granted, I do encourage you to get control of your mind, get control of your money, get control of your emotions, do a lot of things that you may not be used to doing, that you may not have the personal habits acquired yet, but they are not impossible. I would never suggest something to you that is too hard, too difficult, beyond your reach. You can do most of anything that I say or anybody else suggests to you. The issue is whether you have enough value placed on it to overcome your own personal obstacles, your own personal hindrances to getting that thing done or creating that kind of habit. So here's the way to test the seed, whether it's easier said than done. No matter what the discipline is you're trying to cultivate, whether it be doing something with your diet, doing something to build up your body in a gym, get control of your finances, get a bunch of work done at school, improve yourself in your own vocation, whatever it is you have to do, overcome a habit. I don't care what it is you have to do that seems impossible to you. Just imagine this. Let's say I was there every day with a gun held to your head. Do you think I could get you to do it? At what point would you not get on the treadmill rather than taking a bullet to the skull? At what point would you take a bullet to the skull only to avoid cutting back on eating too many sweets? Exactly. You would do it. The issue is not whether you have the ability to do it. The issue is not whether it's too difficult for you to do. The issue is whether you really want to do that, whether you're really able to overcome the laziness, overcome the self-doubt, overcome these decrepit, self-deprecating opinions you have of yourself. Keep telling yourself that you're too weak, you can't do it, there's just no way this is going to happen for you. It only happens to those who seem to have the wonderful gift of self-discipline. That's not true. You have as much power, you have as much ability, you have as much potential for self-discipline in you as anyone else. The issue is whether that's been cultivated and whether you've created that as a habit for you. Now again, you may not have the situation where I'm there every day holding your gun to your head, but that's the question you need to ask yourself. If someone was there forcing you to do what it was you needed to do, then would you have the ability to do it? Would I be able to get you to cut back on your spending if I had a gun to your head? Would I be able to get you to go to the gym if I had a gun to your head? Would I be able to get you to make a few more sales calls if I had a gun to your head? Would I be able to get you off the couch and looking for a job right now if I had a gun to your head? And if I had that gun to your head, then guess what? It's not too difficult to do. It is not easier said than done. That is the voice of unbelief. That's the voice of self-doubt. That's the voice of weakness that's speaking. And what you're going to have to do now is change something in your mind where you begin to place that kind of value, where you see that the value that you need to place on your life is significant enough to get you to take action. Because when I have a gun to your head, what's at stake now? The value of your life. You want to live, and you're willing to then do what it is I'm asking you to do in order to retain your life, and so I don't shoot you. If you can get that sort of psychology into your head, that no matter what it is you have to do every day, despite the fact that nobody's there to put a gun to your head, you're able to place enough value on it in your own mind to be able to get yourself to do it. Again, you have the ability, you have the power, you've got more power lying in the depths of your soul than you can possibly imagine. It would stagger you, the actual ability and potential that you have. What we've got to dispel is all of this self-doubt. What we've got to dispel is all of this weakness. Get it out of you, eradicate it from your soul, your mind. Do not operate that way, and let power begin to proceed from your heart. Can you dig it? I hope you can. This is CJ with Metal Motivation, and remember, in whatever you do, don't suck. Metal up.